Welcome to my projectbuster.com. Now we can go to discuss about the product enhanced active power balancing capability of grid connected solar PV fed cascade H bridge converter. Next we can go to discuss about the abstract of our product. The proposed system is implemented in solar panel. The solar panel is segregated into cluster cells. The cluster cells we can a very important step of this in this product. So we can separate the three clusters. Because of these three clusters are based on the three phase AC grid. The three phases means I will taken for the ABC. So we can go. So we can the clusters are used for the solar panels, and with the maximum power point tracking technique, then we can using the irradiance level, temperature, and during the testing of the solar cell arrays. Because of the solar cell arrays using the unbalanced power generation, so the clusters are cluster and the cluster cells are different various irradiance level. So it will goes to the system unbalanced. So some inject the power balance to grid. So the V grid is an active power to improve our the improve level of the receiving the grid. So we can getting the deriving the necessary conditions for that modulations of the pulse generation with the important step for our low voltage right through this condition achieved that we can improve our grid voltage. So we can specifically add on to the H bridge converter. They not only for a H bridge converter, we can enhance to profile for cascade H bridge converter. This cascade H bridge converter is a very prestigious process. Because of this HVD is a very low amount of power consumed, and another thing we can very economically is an high. Because of HVD is an only have 4 switches. Because of no need for two switches, we can using that, and it will control automatically. So it's an efficient to getting the simulation proposed for this proposed system. Next we can going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. First we can see about the solar panel. I previously I told for the abstract, so I will take in the three clusters A and B and C. So this is not only for consider the phases, and this is like for different clusters for the solar panel. So this turn three different based on amplitude and phase angle. So three is entirely different. So this is pass to the maximum power point tracking, and this is one of the familiar method to solar panel. Then it will pass through, and another thing we can going to receiving that DC to DC to AC converter. The DC to AC converter is using for the like H bridge. Because of the solar generating the power of DC, then we can receiving to the H bridge. This is exactly an H bridge. So we can passing that DC to AC converter, we can getting the control pulse of this DC to AC converter using the our we can taking for the 7 level converter. So we can this converter is controlled by the PWM modulation. So we can with the carrier waves also then we can pass it into the inductors. These inductors are not only using the transmission lines, we can get some linearly or gradually we can currents are increased. So current are increased, automatically voltage potentials are same. So we can receiving the weak grid to potential to make up the high voltage grid. So these inductors are a very important step to that process. So the grids are normally that we can very weak, then we can solar panel, and this technique we can apply that, and this pulse width modulation we can given to the pulses. So we can it automatically get the boost up level of the maximum power will achieve the AC grid. Next we can going to discuss about the running procedure of our product. The proposed system implementation done in MATLAB version 2018b. Because of this entire modelings are created as the MATLAB 2013a, and as it is no problem, it is running for the perfect running to getting the results of 18b also. Next we can going to see about the our modelings. These are MATLAB modeling for these entire circuit block diagrams, and I will say previously told for that these are three clusters, and A cluster, B cluster, and C cluster. This is an important for this block. These are 7 level triggering pulses we can getting the inbuilt blocks, and these are grids, and different corresponding scopes are connected to the from two functions we can getting to the results. Next we can going to discuss for the our results. First thing we can see for the grid voltage, we can getting the grid voltage is on per unit. So we will getting the sinusoidal value of the three phases. We can getting the per unit value for the combination of these three phases, and sin omega t also we can getting the 90-degree axis, we can getting the yellow phase. So we can getting the perfect sinusoidal wave of the grid voltage. And the next thing we can see of the grid current. These grid currents are different amplitude ranges in different phases. Because of in our phase we can see about the this is nearly 0 to something we are getting these values, and Y phase also similar that. But blue phase is blue phase means I will see about the pink color. The pink color is automatically goes to the random up color. Because of this is our unbalanced power, so unbalanced voltage. So because of this voltage gradually automatically increased, so we can different amplitude ranges we can getting the our pink color waves. Pink color means blue phase. Next for this is one of the important step of this project. This is an because of this block is an gauge block. This is measured for the current. This current is measured to I think I measure for the current yellow phase, I will measure that. This is an A phase, and this is one our blue phase, this is an yellow phase. But I will only for measure for blue phase. Because of this blue phase is on sorry, yellow phase is a very low amount of current consumed. So I will consider the visualization process of the yellow phase. So the little bit amount of current consumed, in case I will run this modeling, entire modeling, the modeling is automatically the glass blocks are moving to random ups on. Next for unbalanced results. This is an unbalanced voltage and unbalanced current. Because of this, this amplitude is very getting the very high voltage and high current. The high voltage and high currents are not only getting the systematically receiver side means grid side. The grid side is automatically damaged. Because of this this very high voltage is not stored in grid. So this analysis purpose we can getting these results of unbalanced results. And this is on our carrier waves. These are our carrier frequency waves. Because we are using the 7 level converter, we can getting these 6 carrier waves, and nearly to the center sinusoidal wave. So we use the exact zoom, we can getting the zoom in result, getting the proper. So we are getting the carrier waves, 6 carrier waves. And this is one of the result. This is a solar result. We can solar voltage and solar current and solar diode. We can the different type of results we can getting the solar panel. And this is our VDC result. Nearly VDC are getting the 2 into 10 to the power of 6. Because of each clusters are high amount of generating the power. So this is a maximum getting the 2 megawatt we are generating the power of single cluster array, cluster cells in solar panel. And the smallest induction values are 1. Next this is our solar entire results. This is in a solar power, this is getting the nearly in kilowatts, this is 100 kilowatts we can getting that. This is an voltage and current and solar irradiance level. We are giving the irradiance level for 2000 irradiance level, we can getting the input for the solar panel. And this is our solar panel irradiance of PV and IV characteristics curve. We can use the sun type for SPR 305 UTI. We can generate the solar panels and different irradiance level. We can getting these type of results. In the temperature we are using the 25 degrees centigrade. These also solar cell type arrays, and using the PV and IV characteristics curves for 66 panel curves for the temperature in solar panel. So we are getting the solar panel results. And another thing we can see about these scope blocks, we can getting the maximum power point tracking result. Using the exact zoom we can getting this type of results. This is our on yellow mark is an triggering pulse, and on the pink bar is an saturation region. To getting that triggering pulses we can control that. So this is our modulation result.